Hi, everybody. It's 2 o'clock on a Tuesday, and today I'm here making, I called it a triple flip flop, but it's actually called a shutter card. So I had that title wrong. Cindy corrected me on that one. So it looks like this, and then it moves like that. Now you could put a little pull here, which I might do. So it's pretty cute, and it's not that hard to make, surprisingly. So stay with me, and I will show you how to make it. Okay. All right. Now, I made one of these quite a while. Whoops. Okay. So I made one of these quite a while ago, and I do have a handout for it. I'll just change up the pictures for you, but it's quite easy to follow. I followed it to make it, so I'm sure you can too. So I'm using You're a Keeper by Fawn. Now, we had some stamps and dies, but they sold this morning. We just have a few of them, but we've reordered because these are absolutely adorable, as you can see. So if you'd like them, just let us know, and we will put your name on them. And as soon as they come in, we'll let you know. So, yes. So as I was saying, this is called a shutter card because it looks like a shutter. I called it triple flip flop because I didn't know what to call it. So, but now I will tell you it's a shutter card. Okay. So you make these 3 panels and then you decorate both sides of them. And it looks like that. Now I can put little pull right there to let the recipient know to pull it. And then it just goes like that. Okay. I think on the original I had little tabs or something to pull, but really you don't need it. But you maybe could put a little pull right there. All righty. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you are going to cut 3 pieces of cardstock, and this cardstock is 4 3/4 by 7 7/8, and you need 3 of them. The reason you need 3 is because 1 is the back, and you use 2 for the frame. Now, I created this frame using my paper trimmer right here. And actually, I should probably show you how to do it because you don't really need to measure anything. I'm just going to show you how to do this. So this is 4 3/4 by 7 7/8. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your paper trimmer and you're going to put it in your paper in. Now, obviously I'm using pink. Mine is going to be brown. You're going to put your paper in and you're going to bring the blade down to 5/8. Okay, so 5/8 is right there. Because you want a 5/8 of an inch border all the way around your cardstock. So I have this down here at 5/8. So I'm going to go up to 5/8. Okay, so there's up to 5/8. And then I'm going to, oh, I didn't. There we go. And then I'm going to do the other side exactly the same. I'm going to line it up at 5/8 on my trimmer. And then I'm going to go down to 5/8. Okay. All right, so now I have those two frames. So now I'm going to rotate it, and I'm going to line this up at 5/8 again. That's 1/8 past a half. And I'm going to line this up and cut to match those lines there. See that? And I'm going to turn it around, put it in at 5/8 again, and then just line up those cuts. And there you go. There's your frame. And you're doing 2 of those, okay? All right. You're going to take those 2 frames and you're going to glue them together. All right. So I've glued these together just to give it some strength. And then you're going to take that 3rd piece and you're going to place your frame on top like so. And then you're going to take a pencil and you're going to make registration lines. So you're just going to draw around the perimeter of the inside so that now you have the registration lines on your paper. Okay. All right. So that is the first step. I'm going to put that aside. My second step is I am going to cut 3 pieces of cardstock. That is 2 7/8 by 4 3/4. And then I'm going to take my scoreboard and I'm going to score with the short side along the top. I'm going to score, I think I'll do the long side first. With the long side across the top, I'm going to score at 5/8 and 4 1/8. And then I'm going to turn it with the short side along the top, and I'm going to score at 3/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to score at 2 1/4, but just to that first score line, okay? So the first score line there, you can flip it over and do it again. So this is what you want it to look like, okay? So you can see I have the 3/4 or the 5/8 inch score line along the top, and then I have these 2 smaller ones down here. All right, now we're going to do some trimming. You're going to do this on all 3 of the pieces. So now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to do some cutting. Now the first cut I am going to do is I am going to remove this side score line, okay? So I have cut on the right side of that score line, okay? Sorry, I wanted to cut on the left side of the score line. I'm sorry. And I'm going to cut on the right side of this score line. So you're removing the score lines, okay? So you've got these little tabs. So there's no score line showing on this tab, and there's no score line showing on this tab. I'm just going to fold those tabs to the back. And then I'm going to cut this center section out. And I'm going along the left side of that score line. So the score line is now removed. You do not see the score line along this part, and you do not see the score line on the sides. All right. Now, we're going to make 2 more cuts. And these cuts are on these tabs here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little miter and cut out that score line. And I'm going to do the same on this one. I'm just mitering and I'm removing that score line. Okay, so you don't see any score line here and you don't see any score line there. All right, these tabs can actually be folded to the front like that. All right, so I've already done these ones. So I have 3 of them. Okay. So in your diagram, you have here where I have cut them out. So the blue is where I have removed the papers, and you can see where I have notched and removed the score lines here. Our next step is this one here in C. So what this requires is that back piece that we did the registration line, which the outline of our window. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to put these on here like so. So it's quite easy. I'm just going to put some tape there and some tape there. So I'm going to flip this over, and I'm just putting tape on these tabs. So these are the tabs that has the opening here. And I'm going to line it up with the top corner, bottom corner. All right. And then just line up the sides like so. All right. So it looks like this. So now I'm going to flip these tabs up. Okay. So now I'm going to take my second one, and I've got my tabs already folded. And this is just going to slide right in here like this. See that? It's quite easy. So now I'm just going to put my tape on these tabs. And it looks like this. And now I'm placing it. These little tabs are folded over. I'm just nesting it right in there, lining up the bottom and the top. There's a space in here. You can see that space. That's so that these can flip. Okay, that's why those are there. All right, got my little tabs down. I'm going to take the third one, and I will put my adhesive on the tab. And then I'm taking it and I'm just placing it again, just nesting it right in there like so, lining the bottom and the top. And then I'm going to flip this over. Okay. So it's pretty easy, as I said. And I followed the instructions because I hadn't made it in a while, and I had no problem. All right, so now it looks like this, and that's D. Okay. All right. Now what we're going to do is, see these tabs here? We're going to put adhesive on all of these tabs, just the tabs. We don't want to put it on anything but the tabs. Okay, just the tabs, nothing else. And now I'm going to bring my frame in, right? I'm just going to turn it this way because you want everything to flow that way. So I'm lining these up and I'm pushing down, lining them all up. So now I have that frame on there. Okay, and now you might have to do a bit of trimming. This one's a bit too long, I think. Oh no, that's okay. I think there we go. Okay. So it moves along like that. I might put this, I'm just going to flip this off. The reason being is I think I got it turned around. Because I want it lined up with that hole. Because, you know, it might be off a little. I don't know. No, it seems to be okay. I think I put it on the same way. Marilyn. I'm making it more difficult here. It's not difficult. All righty. There we go. Okay. There we go. All righty. Now, I have these cut. This paper was perfect for it. This is the summer collection by Cartabella. So I love it. I think it's just perfect. So I am going to be doing a little bit of stamping here. If anybody wants this stamp, you can have it. I've only used it the once. But we have ordered. All right, so first of all, I am going to put hello. Okay. And I'm just stamping right on to the paper. Okay, so there's one of my stamps. And then the next one is buzzing in to say. That's not it. Buzzing in to say is right here. And that one I'm putting on the B paper. I'll put this one. It's easier to do your stamping before we glue those on. You want to find a spot that's open so it fills it in. So there we go. So there's buzzing in. All right. And then we may as well do all the stamping now. Okay, you can have the stamp set, Selena. And then the last one is on here, and it's have a beautiful day. So I got that. Just get that straight. Looks pretty straight. So I am going to put that on here. Okay. And then I also did just a plain white one for my personal message. And that one I used, I seem to be using this a lot. This is the Henry Sentiments. It's got happy birthday on it. So I'm going to put that on here. And of course, all the fonts go together, so it's kind of nice. And there's my happy birthday. And there we go. So there is all my stamping done. Okay. Oh, I have a few more things to stamp. I have my little buzzing things. My little trail. All right. So now this one is going to go right here. Okay, so let's get that on. So these are 2 1/8 by 3 1/2. So I've cut 2 of these. So that's 2 of the yellow. We'll just move this down. And you'll be able to see if there's a little overlap, just give it a trim. Okay. And then I have buzzing in. And then I just have these flowers here. I'm going to put the bee's little flight path. I'll put it on after. So there we go. And that's going to move quite nicely. So now I'm going to turn this over. And on this one, I'm going to put have a beautiful day right in the middle. Oops. And then this one is going over on the left. And the bees are going over on the right. Just kind of tuck it in there. And then this is going to go right here. So you can see where it has the pencil lines there. And that's where I'm putting my white for the personal sentiment. And they're all the same size. Okay, so then it goes like that. All right, now we can decorate. Get all my little bees. All right, so we have this little guy. He's saying hello. And I have some bees to put on. I made lots of bees. So cute. Okay, so there's that one. This one's buzzing into say. I'm going to put some bees on here as well, because I'm going to put a flight path. I'll put one here on the flower. Okay, and then I've got this one. Pretty cute. Okay, and then I'm going to open it up. And on this side, I'm going to put another bear. And another bee. And some more bees. Oh, I forgot to put these guys on. I'll put that on the front. Oops. Okay. So there we have that. And then on this one, I'm going to put the other beekeeping thing. And we'll put a little bee there too. All right. Now I have the little path here that I'm going to put on. There's one. That's another one. They're pretty cute. Let me see on this side. And then I'll do there's another path that we can put on. I'll have to fix that one up. All right, now I've got this other one here. There we go. Now, if I want to put a little bit there, I can just put a little piece of paper right here. There we go. All right, I think we're done. I still have a couple of beads there. All right, so here we go. Looks like this. And then you just pull this side, and it looks like that. How cute is that? And then I can put another one right there. And here's my little bee for that. And I have one bee left. So I know where I'm going to put it. All right. How cute is that? And then, like I said, I'm going to put pull here so they know to pull that. Very cute. Yes, a bee themed birthday would be adorable. Okay. All righty. So there we go. Shutter card. Or
it's especially obvious if you put it this way.
Yes.
That it's a shutter card.
Yes. Triple flip flop. Oh, Marilyn. All righty. So there we go. If you would like to order this, your keeper, we've got some in the cart. So we'll be ordering more of those. All right. And I will fix this up with the pictures and I will post it for you to download. All right. Tomorrow, Wednesday. Oh, I have a nice card for Thursday. Wednesday, I'm at home tomorrow and Thursday this week. I have cookies to make. So tomorrow I'm not doing one, but I will do one on Thursday from home. And look at it. It's gorgeous. So this is brand new Vines and what's it called?
Vines and Roses?
Vines and Roses washi tape. Brand new. We just ordered a few to see what it looked like and they all sold. So we've ordered more. It's absolutely beautiful. You can see how the colors are gorgeous. And this is a beautiful die. It is called Folk Edge Circles. And it's gorgeous. I love it. All right. So this it stands up like this. and it has an acetate front. You can see that, and then it pops up. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. So I'm going to be making that, and then you can put your order in for the washi tape. It's stunning. And this is a beautiful die as well. Okay. All right. So that's that. And then on Friday, I'm doing another lawn fawn card. This is with the kites. This is pretty cute too. And you open it up. It says happy birthday, and it's a book. Wishing you a carefree, happy day. You make my heart soar. Isn't that adorable? And it's a little book. Mixed up crafts. Except she does such big cards. She does 5x7s. I cut it down to make it A2s or 4 1/4 by 5.5. So I've changed all the measurements. All right. So this is pretty darn cute, I think. A little book. So that is Friday. I'm going to put it away. And this is Thursday. And this is today. All right. So there we go. I think the cards this week are pretty darn cute. All right. Now, I have lots to show here. Okay, so this is called Stylized Florals. And I think it's lovely. I said to Cindy, I want some flowers. So here is the flower. And here is the stencil. And here's the die. And this is the better press plate. Beautiful. Now, Cindy was telling me I can do something with this better press plate. And what am I doing with this?
You're going to make an impression without the better press.
I'm making an impression without the better press. So there we go. Okay. So this will be next week. I'll be working with this. This one was called Never Give Up. And this one is called Stylized Florals. And it's beautiful. Lovely. So it's a die. And then this is the stencils for it. And then you cut them out. Cute. All right, lots to work with here. These are beautiful. I love leaves. You can foil with it too. Yes, you can, Melissa. So this is Joyful Day. Beautiful leaves. I've seen some gorgeous cards. And then this is the press plate. All right. So there is everything for that. So I'll be working with these things next week and the week after. And the other thing we got in, and we'll do a separate video for this, but we got Crafty Garden by 49 and Market, and we've got all the lasers and whatnot. I'll do a separate video with this. And look at this beautiful bag. Love it. It's gorgeous. So I'll do a separate one with that. Okay. So there we have it. So I hope you enjoyed it. I will post the handout and you can make one yourself. Thanks for joining me. And I will not see you tomorrow, but I'll see you on Thursday. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.